Alrighty then, welcome back to Factorio, my first YouTube run through. And as you can see, I've been at the end of the last episode. I added the yellow science in dribs and drabs coming this way, which then I was doing some funny things with the inserters. And as you can see, I've sorted out the inserters with some filters. So these ones are filtering the 4 from the left to come this way and up. So they go this way and up, so they end in the top right corner, and then the other ones are going the opposite direction, so the purple and yellow start here, and then they go across and down. So ultimately you'll end up with some labs working somehow, somewhere, some shape or form, whatever, and you can see that some of the labs are now getting some things, so that's good. We are achieving something. Okay, so last episode we achieved that. We also discovered that we definitely need the power on, because if I didn't have the power on, then the accumulators definitely ran out. So we still need some more, either some more accumulators, which we're still making, or some more. So the solar is fine, but we'll leave the power for the moment and we'll carry on as we are. What I want to do is build the other science, because this is currently producing a small amount of yellow science, and I mean a small amount of yellow science. These are the, what's name engines. Actually, I've just realised, what's the slow part here? What are you missing? What are you missing? The LDS. The low density structures. Okay, now low density structures are actually missing. Interesting. Okay, let's just do this. See if that improves that. That should fill up those belts a little bit more. Let's just see if we get... So let's see what's happening up here. We're obviously taking some off here somewhere. That's splitting that. This is then... Where's the last time? Okay, we're taking some off here. So we need to balance. We're already balancing after. Can we balance before? We already are balancing before. So actually we're now draining that belt. Okay, so let's go back to where we just came from. And see what's happening with the smelting. Yes. Okay, we haven't got enough going in, so we need to saturate the smelting a little bit more. Right, these smelting lines are absolutely full, so we can do better. Yeah. So we can certainly add some more of this. So let's add... There, go down the middle there. Okay, let's add this then. So we'll want one more of these. Let's have one more there. Can we fit another one in? Be nice if we could. Just about. We just need to move you. Excuse me, sir. Pop you here and here. And get rid of you. Great. Let's paste this back again. Beautiful. Okay, so they will go and do that. And they will instantaneously produce some of those for us. So it looks like this is more than enough to feed 2 belts. So let's see what happens if I go like this and then cut this off. So that's 1 belt now, feeding all of them, so that should be alright. Yes. And then what we'll do is we're going to do a similar thing with the next belt. So what I'd like is for then this belt to cut like this, and then this like that, and then we'll delete all of this. Great, well done game. Good stuff. That belt can then fly through here. There's still half a belt left. Look, see this is good. This is fine. This can do the same thing. So here, we'll split this off straight away. cut you off. Great, you're going to do that. You now will be the next belt. Yep, so you need to be the third belt. So this. You come here like this. It's great. Terrific. And then you can feed 2 belts. Great. Yeah, we'll see what happens, but there's still more than half a belt left. So I think we'll be okay. It'll be close, but hopefully it'll be better than nothing. And then you will come up like this. Okay, and you are going to make 1 red belt for now. Thank you. Like this is done already. Yes. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this here like this. And for now, I'm going to pop you on here. That's terrible. We need one of you. We want a red belt. There we go. So that will now force the red onto that. This will pick up. It looks better than it is at the moment. This will gradually stabilize, which is great. So now we've got this one and this one all onto there. What I actually want to do is have the top 4 into 1 belt. So I'm sorry, just thinking about what I want to do. Okay, because what I want to do is I want to put you guys into 1, and we're going to just back you up. And no, don't do that. I want you red belt. Just do that for a minute so that I can be thinking. So you guys, yeah, okay, and I want you, okay, that's what I want, I've just decided. You, I want there, like that. There we go. Great. And then you, here, like that. And then this can come out of here, yeah. So you're going into one side. You two are then going to go into another one. So let's get rid of all of this. Hopefully that will not knock the power out. We'll find out in a second. No. Good. Right, okay, so that's got that out of the way. Get rid of that as well for the moment. Great. So then you... I want you to go that way, and you are going to go this way. Terrific. You're going to go into a red splitter as well. Like that. Then we'll have a red belt come out the back of you. Into there. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. 4 into one side, which gives us 1 solid belt that side. Great. Then we want to do the same thing here. So this needs to go away. There'll be some bots come and deal with that in a moment. While we're at it, we'll just get rid of this, so I know what I'm doing. Yeah, and this needs to be repositioned. So we want a red splitter. There it is. I want that to go here. Yes. And I want this to come into this one. Like that. And then this. I know it's yellow. That's fine. Is you. Great. And then this can go away. Great. Then we got some red belt. Just going to come out of the top of here. and go into there. That'll start filling that side up when it joins up. Like that. And then we want 2 more. In order to facilitate that, we're going to do some slight adjustments to the current situation here. Let's have another one of those. Okay. I've just realised I've started this episode as if you followed the last episode. Sorry, guys. So, just carried on from where I left off. Here's my base. It's 10 minutes in, and I just realised that I've been wandering around doing stuff. Up here they're doing... Not quite sure what... Oh, they're using that for storage? Wow, I need to sort that out in a minute then. But I have some copper bringing into here, which is making a green chip factory, which at the moment I've got that train going nowhere, so I need to sort that out at some point. We've got some lovely oil being produced there, a couple of outposts. We've got lots of accumulators being accumulated, pun intended. We're making a little bit of... That's where our rails are produced, and also our concrete we're starting to produce, which is good. Getting some concrete ready for our... silo. Little outpost of copper here, which is gradually being removed. We've got a few biters kicking about here that we're going to worry about at some point. Although we haven't got any pollution hitting them. We've definitely got some pollution hitting these biters, so they are probably gradually stacking up. Yeah, their dead bodies are appearing in various places. Fortunately, they're appearing just here, and they're not getting past those laser turrets, so that's something. That might change when it gets a bit further. And our base is just a basic base. And the last thing we added was some yellow science, which I would like to improve. But we need more copper to make the LDS work better, which I've just improved. So that'll be improving more yellow science, yada, yada, yada. But what I was going to do now is I want just 2 more of these. So in order to get that, what we're going to do is we're going to move this little lot. We're going to move it this way. So this can go here. We're going to get water, go like that. Down as far as there should be fine. Let's have a nice normal pipe. Great. Then you. Not quite sure where this goes. But it can go as far as there, and then it can come up here like this. Oh. Got carried away there. Normal pipe. Great. And a normal pipe there. There we go. That should make that flow, and then we can get good. There we go. Give me my pipes. Thank you. Very good. Well done. Nice one, team. Thank you, team. Right. Okay, that's good. That's got that. And then we want to do a similar thing with this. Great. Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah, we're going to let that run through because I don't want to waste that lovely yellow science. We haven't got any science kicking about, have we? No. Yeah, we do have some yellow science. All right, fair enough. Let's just get rid of that because we don't want to waste valuable science. Great. Yeah, good. And that yellow science by now should have moved off the belt. And then we can get rid of that belt as well. Good. Well done, gang. Okay, get rid of that. Good, they'll get rid of that. And then this is just in an awkward place. So we're just going to move you here. And we're going to put you... Where do you run out there? Perfect. Beautiful. There we go. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Yeah, lovely. And we're going to probably move you... to the other side. Good. Now we can copy this. Probably don't want the extra robo port, but never mind. That's great. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Good. Bots will come and build this for us. Not convinced. We may or may not have enough here. These belts are full. Sort of. Pretty sure these belts are full. Yeah, they can't get any more on them, so this is as good as it's going to get. Interesting that this belt is backing up. I wonder why that is. What have I done here? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. Yeah, I think it's alright. I think it's just... Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay, so it's just because it's being drained, because it's not being shared. Then you need to come down to here, and then be split off. Good, you're on your way. This will then come through to here, and this is where we will then need our 2 yellows into the 1 red again. Great, and we'll have the 1 red splitter here. And the yellow belt can go here. And this yellow belt can come down like this. Great, and then we'll have a red belt come out of the back of this. That's going to then join this. And join in there. So in theory, that should now be all those smelting lines at least doing something. Whether it's perfect, I don't know. But it's certainly going to be draining, that's certainly going to be draining those copper lines. And that should start to think about giving us some nice full copper belts. 2 full red belts at the top there. We can only hope. That is going to then put more of a supply or more of a drain on this, but I'm pretty sure there's probably quite a lot of copper. Yeah, we've got some spare copper kicking about in there, and we've got a train queuing up. So then we've got a 4x4 balancer here. So there's, you know, there's hope. This is slowly plugging away doing that. There's plenty of space here in these space. Yeah, we've got plenty of storage areas for our bots. Good. Okay. Right. So that is copper. Look at that. Beautiful. 2 full red belts at the moment. Lovely. Yes, they're going to get a bit split up as time goes on as we go down the base. But actually, they're doing a pretty good job of being filled up. So by the time we get down here to the LDS, low density structures, which are way down here. How are you doing? You've got no bots in you. Good. Come down here, past the blue chips. Amazingly, the blue chips. 2 stacked up, can you believe it? The blue chips are all on one side of the belt, though. We could do better. So let's do that. There we go. That's that sorted. So now that'll put both sides of the belt at least. And here we are just waiting for the low density structures. So now we've got, look at this, copper for days. So now we can copy another chunk of this and see if we can make a few more. There we go. Beautiful. All right, they'll do that. Bots will do that for me. And I'll have a sip of tea. Like I say, as soon as we start running low on green chips, I can always go and get more green chips. Okay, right. You, if I got rid of you... Yeah, we do have a great big hole there, so we'll just pop that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can just be out of the way there. Okay, good. Right. Next, we did the... Okay, what have we got? Here, we gained this, and we gained this, and we gained the superpower armor. What do I need for this? Okay, efficiency modules. We're not making them anyway, are we? Or are we? Please wait, callers. No, but we are making the blue ones. Where are we making you? Yes. I think these need the same thing. Yes, they do. Okay. Let's just go and get that set up. Because that would be handy if we were making some of each of those. So then we can have the power armor. I take it is just the... Yeah. Okay, so here we can do that. These... Interesting. Okay. Well, that's fine. I can already see the truth. Okay, let's do you here. Yeah, beautiful. And you can be these. Thank you. And you can take your green chips from there. And then if we have a lovely yellow belt, aren't you? Yep, good. Okay, we can split the red belts here. And go to that for the reds. That's great. I haven't quite left it. Oh, no, we're okay. And then we can go like this to there. We can have some lovely red inserters, which can go to there and there. That's great. And then we can output to here, which is a red box. So that can go there, and this box can be also limited to there, and then we can stick some power in. And that should be good, right? Absolutely. Good. And in order to make our power armor, we need 100 of those and 100 of those. So if we go here and make this 100, and then go here and make this 100 as well. And then what else do we need? We need 30 low density structures. So let's get the low density structures. We'll just have 30. Great. And then what else do we need? 40 electric engines. Have I already got them in here? I do not. Let's have, well, 50 is fine. Great. Yeah, these are not in the network yet. These are not in the network yet. There we go. Yeah. And then, oh, the processing unit we've got. Okay. So the low density structures, we just need to put them in a box as well. So we need some of those to go into a box. So right here, what we can do is we can put it right here, in fact. Yes. That's not going to work though. Oh, regrets. Fine. There we go. That'll do. And then we'll just pop this here. We could have just done it here, to be honest. Great. And then we'll have a little box, little red box. Here. And we'll have blue. And a power line. And then the LDS, we can just do a row of LDS. Great. That's great. They'll pick them up and give them immediately to me, probably. I've already got 30. Good. Well, we're getting the things we need, and we'll get there in the end. Okay, so then we can have proper power armor, which would be lovely. Good. All right, that's that being done. Now we need to do we've got that. We need to do this one. Production Science Pack. Rails, electric furnaces, and productivity modules. Okay, start with the rails. Rails need stone, steel plate, and an iron stick. Stone, steel plate, and an iron stick. Stone. We've already got stone here, which we're using to make rails. But I kind of wondered if there was another little patch of stone kicking about somewhere that I could just steal. There's some stone. That's not just kicking about, though. There's some more stone. There's some iron as well. That's a bit ambitious. Oh, here's uranium. I need to start thinking about uranium as well. Because as soon as we get going with that, we need to start with the Covalex thing. This hellscape, which we can't do till we get space. So we need to get to space. But I'm actually just wondering about doing this science and then shipping it in. There's still 945 stone here. And we're already making the rails. Let's just wander over here. Have I got enough to make this yet? We just need some more efficiency modules, that's fine. Did I ask for 100? Yes, I did, good. Right, so here we are already making rails. So what I'm wondering is whether we just... If you see, I don't want to drain this. This stone is important, right? Is this... Where does this... What are we using this stone for? Going up here. It's being used to make walls. Not grenades. That can't be grenades, no. So it's just being used to make walls there. And then, bizarrely, walls here for the furnaces. Not important. And then the landfill. So it's not actually being that heavily used. We do have another nice lump of stone there, which we could go and get, as well as this one. What do rails need? Stone, a steel plate, and an iron stick. Where are we? See, this and this would make us rails. Lots and lots of more rails. Lots and lots of more rails? Is that what we actually want to say? Not really. And then the rest of the science is what? Electric furnaces. More stone bricks. Interesting. This is expensive, and productivity is both. Okay. Okay. Not easy. We need all our resources brought to us. I think we need to get some more stone, and I think we need to just pillage that stone that's over the far side. So what I might be tempted to do is just go and grab that stone over here. 1.3 million. Oh, it's 5.7 million there, look. But do we try for a two-way rail line? We've already got a two-way line here. Okay. Decision made. I've got... Yeah, okay, fine. Right. If in doubt, do it with more complications. So up we go. Yeah, you're not getting any... You are, but you're full. Oh, you're full. That's okay. Right. We finished all our research we have. So we can do everything. So laser shooting speed, you can do that. More speed for our robots is greater. That's good. We haven't got purple. Purple's the one I'm trying to do. So strong explosives is fine. More damage is fine. This just goes down and down forever. Yeah. This is okay. Agricultural science pack. Uranium ammo probably needs the uranium first, which it does. And everything else we're sort of right with. Good. Right, let's let them carry on. Good. So we've filled our copper up, which is good. I think I would like to extend this railway line, this double railway line, and get it over there towards that other massive stone patch. So that's what we're going to do. Rails. Okay, now irritatingly, I did this the wrong way because before, but it doesn't matter. I didn't mean to do it. Okay, what's the tree? Okay. Why are you doubling up? Do you not fit? Yes. Great. Good stuff. Again, this is a bit expensive on the old roboports, but if I don't do it, the bots will, hopefully. Okay, where are we? We're getting close. Right, we got this far. Let's just see what happens. This is all within the build area, isn't it? Yep. Bots are going to come in from all over the shop, especially from down there where they've got some rail lines. Must be have some rail lines kicking about all over the place. So they'll get building this. It's quite heavy on the old see, this isn't a very good. Oh, it doesn't matter. Lots of blocks. Lots of blocks. I mean, I could improve it. I wasn't expecting to have the roboports. You see, that's the mistake. I was hoping that I could do it with one length, but then the roboports don't reach, unfortunately. So that was the mistake I made there, but never mind. Right. Okay, so we're going to just get through here somehow. Great. What I'd like to do then is adjust this train to be on... Okay. Okay, don't do that. Do this. Deconstruct only the foliage, please. Great. Let's just have a sip of tea. Tea has been sipped. Come on, guys. That's it. Do your job. There we go. Deforestation has occurred. Make sure I'm nowhere near the railway line as this oil train goes by. Yeah, we could definitely do with speeding our robots up. Okay, so we're going to cut off the oil for a minute while we try and work this out. Can I go straight up here? Sort of. Don't really want to go straight up here though. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to go rails, diagonal, rotate that, and then try and just place that somewhere sensible here, which is right where this is going. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut this off. Yeah, get rid of all this so I know what I'm doing. Good. That'll go through there. Back to the rails. Rails diagonal. This is going to go here. This is going to be perfect. That'll get laid there. Yeah, that's fine. This can be got rid of. This will join up with that. This will join up with that. This now can be deleted. Don't want to delete the Roboport network just at the moment. That's good. And what we'll do is we'll have a station, we'll have a junction off here, which can then connect to this, because this is currently going just to there. Yeah, perfect. So what we'll do is we'll have a junction here. Great. Yeah, we'll have yet another. So we'll put this where that is, because that'll fit nicely. Great. They'll go and do that. And you know what? I can't see, so sorry guys. We're just going to have to clear out some of this so that I can at least see what I'm doing. Thank you, bots. Munch, 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 munch. Good, they'll do that. While they're doing that, I can then join this up to this. So this Roboport is going to have to go elsewhere. Good. And you can go there. That's great. Then you... join on there, and then you. Okay, you don't quite want to do what I want you to do. We're going to have to do you slowly. That's fine. Can we join you up there? Beautiful. It's not the neatest ever, but it will join up. That's the most important thing. This is all powered, right? Yeah, this is powered. Okay, we could really do with another one here. Great. Go munch that, please. Great. Beautiful. You going to fit in here? Great. Again, something will come along and do that, and then as soon as they do that, I can put this in here. Beautiful. Right, let's join that up. They will now build these, which is good. All right, so that train line, this now needs to join up to this. So here. Quite sure what I'm deleting, but great. You can go to here a little bit. Just come here. You here, please. Thank you. You here. And then in here, just so there's room. Great. Then we can get rid of all you. Great. And then this. Oh, it doesn't quite turn. Okay, well that can go, that's fine, this can go like this. Great, they'll deal that up. And then this. Keep going, gang. Great stuff. You can move down a touch. Good. Good, and then you. Join up with that. Great. And then lastly, you. Join up with that. Right. Good. They will then join those things together. That then means that this train can join the two-way line. You hate life itself. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. You can go. Don't need you. These are getting built. This is no longer required. This railway line. No idea what I'm stuck on. Probably a tree. Great, that's tidied that up. This is now a two-way line, which I'd love to do that with, which would be great. And theoretically, if I were to join this up, then this would actually connect and do marvellous things. But I don't want to do that. I would like to do this as we go. So this... Okay. Great, that's going to go that way. Here we go for here again. Diagonal. Okay. Let's do it that way. Doesn't really matter. Is that a cliff? No, it's just rocks. It's fine. Good. They'll come and get rid of those rocks. Got a slight excess in that. We don't need that. This again. Don't need any of this. It's a bit of a long walk, but we'll get there in the end. It'll be worth it. Okay, now here we have cliff issues. And we're in my Roboport range, so I can't blow them up with the cheaty way, which is fine. So, you know, shouldn't really anyway. So let's go as far as we can in this direction. And then we'll have this, but straight. Let's go this way. Just dodge that cliff. like that. Beautiful. And then we can get rid of this and this. Probably. Yeah. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, that'll do to there. That's great. There's some biters just there. Okay, they're nowhere near pollution, so that's fine. And this railway line needs to go one more up. We'll worry about the roboports in a minute. Any cliffs? No. Then we can go diagonal this way. Yep. Trundle this way. Yeah, I'm going to wish I'd done more roboports differently, but never mind. You should totally fit. Why don't you fit? Interesting. Well, we'll fit there anyway. Okay, and then finally we'll be up here, and we need the junction to go off again, and so we need to go straight. So we'll do... Where's the stone? The stone is right there. So if we do straight here... and then straight here. That should do us. Right, we're outside the range now, so we can build this bit. Beautiful. Okay, that's not going to be powered up. Anything else not in the roboport range? Right, these are just in the roboport range. This isn't... There we go. I was going to say that doesn't, but now the rest is. Good. So there'll be robots flowing all over the map, desperately trying to bring rails all the way from down there all the way up to here. They will get there eventually. That's the most important thing. So here, don't need to go around in a circle. Just okay. Great. And then you. Any chance you can just be nice to me? There we go. Beautiful. How well done of you. Excuse me, you probably can't hear that, but my phone is desperately trying to alert me of something. Right. Okay. So that's that, and that's that. Then what I want to do is here I would like a junction. So I'd like to junction off here. So let's get rid of this and that. Great. And let's put a junction in here. Like that. Good. We don't need the extra one of those there and there. They can be fine, and then they'll be fine there with the points. Good. Right, so then this will come through here like this. This will all be beautiful. Okay, that's all going to be there. This then can be deleted. And because we want this to just come in and join up here. And what we're going to want is 2 stations. Because we're going to want a stone station. And we're going to want... Well, we could do that. Why not? Just we got the space. Let's use the space. Yeah, let's do that. So where's the junction there? That's there. So this one can come straight in here. Let's get rid of this. It's great. This can come straight in here. Like that. Beautiful. There we go. Right. And then this top one is going to feed this. So it's... Where's the in? So in... Right-hand drive. This comes in to finish here, right? Yes. Okay. So you... Can't reach. It's going to come this way. you're going to come and join in there. Like that. Beautiful. Then we don't need any of this. Great. Or this. Don't need the signals. Or any of this. Because then this is going to come this way. To about there. And there. What about that? What a beautiful piece of wobbliness that is. Is this powered up yet? You're charging. Okay, good. Let's just do this. Oh, they join up. Look at that. Beautiful. That puts that all in the building range. It does. That's great. This will then join that. And now we can get rid of this. Great. So that will solve that. These guys can be got rid of. And theoretically, in a moment, when everything is built... Zoom in, Simon. There we go. We want the rails back because they're expensive. Don't need the wood. But the bots will come and take that off me in a minute. There we go. Munchy, 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 munch. Okay, now I can see a little bit better. Let's get rid of this. So I don't have to do it, and the bots can do it. Should be able to do a little bit of this. More of this. Great. Good stuff. And finally here. Okay. I think that means we've got a rail line except for here. Okay, let's go and connect that up. Look how much they've built already, though. How good my bots. If that doesn't join up, I'll be very sad. That doesn't join up, so let's just chop this off a bit. Beautiful. Okay, they'll build that. And well, I can build it now. I'm standing right here. Yeah. They're a little bit fiddly sometimes, rails. There we go. Just need to make sure I'm not standing on the track. Because if the train suddenly kicks into life again, I don't want to be near it. Right. Have we got any problems? So we want oil 2 source. Right. There's no path to oil 2 source. Fine. Which is fine because we've still not built. So what's left? So you're all built. So you go there. It's not you. You have no path. So you can come through to here. Right. You've got no problem here because you're chaining in. That's fine. You can go all the way along here. Nothing wrong with that. Sorry for the zoom in. Your problems are up here. So very soon you're going to be able to do what you will need to do. Great. So that's complete. So that's a 2-way train line now, all the way up to there. I'm very pleased. Okay, let's just make this a little bit easier on ourselves. Give myself... Yep. Press enter. Let's do that again. Get in the train. Give myself some fuel. Fuel. There we go. Let's go this way. I know I'm on the wrong side of the road. Was this worth it? What's your problem? Oh. I'm glad I spotted that. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. That's there. So that's going to join up with that. I think that's nearly there, you know. It is. Nice. Okay, that's now working. So the railway line is complete for that. Good. Now what we want to do is give ourselves some space to work in here. So this lot, get rid of all this, please. And while we're at it, let's just fill this lump up here. I can just get out of the way of everything. Like that. And then down here. Like that. Good. Good. We're still going to have a hole in the middle here, aren't we? Yeah, we'll worry about that in a minute. Okay. One thing we are going to do, though, is because I'm putting all this effort in, let's not have it ruined by the biters. Especially these biters up here. Yeah, this'll do. Great. And where's my mines? Here they are. Let's just spread some mines because I can see some biters there. There we go. Beautiful. Lovely little mines there. And then there's a few mines in this little gap between the cliffs here because they can't get through where the cliffs are here. So let's put a lovely selection of mines just there. There we go. Beautiful. They'll probably run out of those. Well, they've probably got some, so that's good. Right. Meanwhile, down here in the darkness. Hello, darkness, don't sing. You go away. You go away. You go away, because you're just in my way now. Right, what we want is we want to build a stone mine. So, let's go find a nice mining lump. Such as this will do fine. Let's grab some of you. No, let's not grab you, because you're old. How about you? Are you better? You're better. Better power poles. Okay, let's just grab a little selection like this. Where's your power poles? That's right. You're there. There we go. Good. Rotate it this way, and then let's get some stone out of the ground here. Nothing wrong with this. It's a bit weird and wonderful, but there we go, that'll do. Right, they'll come and do that. In the meantime, we just clear out the trees here as well. Eventually. Oh, they're trying to creep across the ocean. Never mind, they'll get here in the end. Okay, let's assume that they do that. Then what I want is a sip of tea. And we want, how much stone is there here? 5.7 million. Right, let's grab one of these big old units like this. Yeah, let's grab this. Beautiful. And we'll pop that down here in a way that seems realistic to get to. Beautiful. Okay, so there's a station. They'll come and build that station for us. Again, it'd be kind of nice if we just did it. Yeah. Can we turn? Look at that. Did I perfectly line that up? Beautiful. Great, and then we'll do the same on the way down, so this can just go out a little bit. And then back. No. One more. Beautiful. Look at that. Great, and That's all right. Chaining, yeah, it's chaining off so they can see where they're going. That's fine. Great. This will work fine. You can be... this is going to be stone source 1. Beautiful. And it's already grey. Beautiful. Okay, so that's going to be there. These then need to be filled up. These are 4 tiny little belts, but the principle is sound. Great. And eventually we'll get some belt which will come off here. Yeah. Up you go, into here. Great, you can come back. To here. Glue you together. Missed. Try again. Okay, let's go this way. You two can go up. That's up, not down. Yeah. Great. Oh, power's been connected. Yeah, power line can stay there. Why not? Great. So this is then going to provide that. Now what we want is a train. And a carriage. Good stuff. You as a train, you can have half this stack of solid fuel. Good. And you can add a station of stone source 1. Wait till full cargo, or time has passed of your lovely 60 seconds. Or, that's great. So that'll go in there. It's got nowhere to go at the moment because there's nothing happening. These are going to be gradually building their way up and turn us into an actual station, which will be good. Okay, are we actually going to get any power lines here? No. So we need you to have a power line there. Here. Here and here. Alright. Great. Just to make sure we get some power lines. And for the sheer heck of it, we can add a few more miners. Just because we've got the space. I'll do the power in a second. Great. You need a power line. You get a power line. You get a power line. Right. Stone is being produced. It's going to end up being chucked into this train in a moment once we get some power to here. This train then needs a destination. So let's go give it somewhere to go. And then we'll call it a day for today, I think. Right-hand drive. You can have the rest of my solid fuel. There we go. Actually, rather than do that, we'll do... Okay, this. And we'll put you... I want to go and stop. We want to get stone. Let's go... let's have a think about this, actually. I want to bring stone in to then... Using that stone, I want to... We could just bring the stone in, really, and then just pipe it down. Maybe we make this... here, because we've already got some... yes, okay. Let's go for a little journey. We can just stay on the top. There we go. The other train is following us, I think. Or it was. Yeah, it is. Okay, the only way to travel. Look at this. I'm so proud of myself. Two-way train line. Good. Okay, this then looks like the suitable place to build this. So if we take the, because here what we need is rails, electric furnaces, and productivity modules. Now, electric furnaces, they need steel plate, advanced circuit, and more stone bricks. So stone here is no bad thing. So let's just quickly do this. Where have we got a thing? So let's pop it here. That'll do, and then we'll get rid of this and get rid of this. Crossing the railway line's always very dangerous. Okay, then here, congrats, you get to be destroyed. That's great. We'll get a roboport to glue these things together. Power line. Great, I'll start to do that. Let's move another roboport over here. Go with my own power. Great, thank you. Oh. Beautiful. Another power line, please. Beautiful. Join that up. Great. Bit more build area. Beautiful. Right, so they'll get to there. So then we're going to bring this off here, and then we want to get the stone back off the railway, off the, just off, which is here. We can copy one of these. And actually this works as well, because we do want to... All of this, in fact, is absolutely fine. So then if we can make it round that corner there, that'll be perfect. We don't need the water. And we don't need this. But we can have this. That's fine. And we'll worry about getting how we're going to get to that in a moment. But this can all be built. That's fine. That's going to connect to that as well, which will be lovely. Good. And then this. Oh, it doesn't quite match. Oh, that's okay. That does. Great. You guys go do that. I'll do this. Good stuff. Again, it's not fancy, but it gets the job done. And this will be good. This will not hopefully be the same name as the other one. It will. So this is going to be Stone Base 1. This is going to be that sort of grey colour. That's fine. And then Stone Source 1 is going to add station Stone Base 1, add weight condition, empty cargo, add weight condition, time passed, 60 seconds. Just keeps the trains moving, which allegedly is a good thing. There we go. Okay, map. Great. Okay, so this is going to be there. This already is ready to go to get the things off. This just needs another power line to power all them up. Then we need to get our, just over here, should be some belts of solid fuel, he said. There we go, there's one right there, ready to power this train. So let's just grab that. Let's not get run over by this train. Foreshadowing. Okay. One of you, please. Great. Oh. Beautiful. And then this can come up here. And straight across here. Yeah, beautiful. This is just the nicest thing you've ever seen. Look at this. Ding up your hootie, don't sing. Keep going. Good. So much solid fuel. It's a bit of a waste of solid fuel, but we haven't got blue boxes yet. Good. Okay, let's just see if we can get across here. Yes, we can. Oh, too far to connect. That's a shame. Good. Get rid of you. And what we'll actually do is we'll blip it out here like this. I've run out of belt. Oh well, that's okay, that's handy. Got some belt here that I don't need now. Like that, we'll put one of these on. Like that. There we go. That will then eventually, hopefully this is coming. he said, with some hope. Great stuff. Power line. Good. Can this train make it now? That's the question. Thing of beauty. So somewhat amazingly, we have achieved exactly what we wanted to do. We now have stone. Hopefully, in a second, the train will be here. It's got a journey, but here it comes. One of these two is a stone train. You're not. Oh, look at the brilliantness of two-way rail lines, which I should have known ages ago. Here we go, and hopefully stone will appear. Stone has not appeared. Okay. Question. I have questions. Okay. I have many questions. Let's go and see why we've got no stone on that stone train. Look at that. Beautiful. Signalling working as intended. Might not be perfect, but we shouldn't have any trains held up. There's so many train blocks. Yeah. Up we go. Ah, this is a problem. Yes, this is a problem. Okay, I need to fix this. Also, have I just literally not powered these up? Stay here for a second. Why are you not powered? Is that literally a case that that power line just didn't stretch? Ridiculous. Okay, what I've done here is I made a slight error in judgment because this block is chained out. So we do need another block signal just to let that signal go. Look. So we might need to think about that for every block. So what I'm going to do, I'll take myself back to base and then I'm going to have a quick look at those. Because that's going to possibly hold trains up. If they aren't, they don't have a block beyond the junction. And we're going to end up with queues of trains. So I just need to watch that. So the chain signal is looking for a complete route beyond where it is. We just need to make sure that there are actual options, you know, other signals beyond just the single signal beyond where we are. Okay, so that's not going to take long to empty. Okay, I might do that next time. So I'm going to stand here so that I know that I've got to build I've got to build the next science. And I might remember if I'm standing next to this stone railway station, and I might go, ooh, that's what I need to do next. I think we've achieved many things. We've improved our copper smelting. Hopefully that's going well. It absolutely is. And we've built a lovely long train line to join up over here. How many signals have we got here? So we do have an extra one there, which is good. We've now got an extra one there, which is good. I'm just doing this now. So this one here has an extra one here, but what wouldn't hurt to have a block signal here and here. And then this one has a block signal or chain signal immediately there, so that's okay. You could do with definitely, you've got one already. You can have an extra one. I mean, there is another one further down, but we'll just pop one here and here anyway. There we go. You I've just done. You have another one right there. You've got a spare one there. Yeah, not even on the thing. So there we go. Problem solved. Right. Okay. Mission accomplished. We did one of the sciences, or finished, did some fiddling for that. And now we've got this science to do, which we will complete at the start of the next episode. And then we need to build our space platform. We also need to build our power armor, which I can probably build now, to be honest. Ta-da! Okay, so I'm going to write power armor. And so power armor. And whatever the science is, purple science. They have proper names. But why use that when I can say purple science? All right. Thank you for coming along. Again, I ramble my way through. I'm an ideal second monitor kind of person. So hopefully you're enjoying me on your second monitor, or you're screaming at the screen on your main monitor. Either way, thank you a lot for coming along, and I look forward to seeing you next time.